David Fizdale, the former, I guess you would say NBA coach and now assistant coach for the Phoenix Suns, joining Frank Vogel's staff. And this was a guy who had gone from being, a head coach and an assistant coach to associate general manager, and was basically starting a career as an executive, it seemed like. And now David Fizdale is going to be part of the part of the bench for the Phoenix Suns as Frank Vogel starts to shape up his bench, which is going to be definitely interesting to see how it all plays out, as Fizdale was the head coach of the Knicks and the Grizzlies, and he was assistant coach for the Hawks, Warriors, Heat. He won 2 championships in 2012 and 2013. This is a guy who's 48, all right? And now with the Suns, they're getting a guy who I think, with his first season in Memphis, they went 43-39, and then some people have their grievances with him. I honestly have no problem with David Fizdale. I thought this was a good signing. He fits what they're trying to do, and he's going to be a guy who I think what he has shown is he can coach defense, all right? And I'm interested to hear your thoughts down below, guys. I'm currently at work, but what do you guys think of this hiring of David Fizdale, as it kind of sets up for the team to be in a better position in terms of they're getting a lot of guys who've been around the game, okay? Been around the game. And ADRIAN Wojnarowski was the one who broke the information that when David Fizdale signed, and it was supposedly a big financial deal because David Fizdale wanted to be a front office guy and he was making the transition. So to lure him out of the front office, they had to pay the guy a decent bit of money to get out there, ADRIAN Wojnarowski reports of ESPN. And the reason why they brought him out is because he's supposedly really good friends. He's, has a very strong working and personal relationship with Frank Vogel, but it's not even Frank Vogel. He has an even longer relationship with James Jones. And not only now they have Kevin Young, they have David Fizdale, and they're really, surrounding Vogel with an accomplished and veteran staff, okay? And I think this goes to show that, what he's going to bring over some of the stuff he learned in Utah working with Justin Zanuck. So I think that'll be good. And I think they wanted to keep him, but it was financials. They couldn't, keep up with the money that they were offering. So for me, I think if you look at this situation, he's getting an opportunity to coach Kevin Durant and Devin Booker. And I think it'll definitely be interesting to see how this all plays out, as I do believe that this is going to be a good situation for Fizdale. Again, he's a guy who's been around the game, who knows the game of basketball. And I think about, a lot of people don't understand that, like, learning the game. That's what when I have free time, I'm just trying to learn more about basketball. How does, what is a hammer pick, okay? Learning how to properly run sets and stuff like that. And that's why, sometimes I think, hey, maybe I could be someone who works in basketball operations. That's kind of what I've learned when I went to my first NBA event at the Scouting Combine. And I think Fizdale's a good guy for this team.